Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Floyd Roberts, home for you by Floyd P. Roberts. Home for you by Floyd P. Roberts. Before we get into the show, we got one question, but we get to that in a minute because it is happening with Midweek Market News. This is your midweek market news. Yes, the real estate action is going on. Real estate is going on like popcorn. That's right. Well, we haven't seen much of a difference this week compared to last week in the beginning of the year, the month. Not much difference. There is one thing though, the interest rates. Interest rates did creep up a little bit. It was hovering around 2.5, 2.6. Right now today, I believe it's 2.8. But what's happening is I believe the Fed is supposed to meet this week, and they said that they will not change interest rate for the entire year. But they may change. I don't know. But they're talking about not changing the interest rate for the entire year because we still got the pandemic. We're still in quarantine. There's a lot of other stuff going on. And that's why I don't believe that it's going to change that much for this year. But it is. You got to remember, it's still historically low. 2.8, 2.9, even a 3.0, that's still low. Okay? I mean, compared to like 10, 15 years ago, even 18 years ago when it was like 5.7, 5.8, 8%. So it's a big drop. It's a big difference between now. It is still great time. This is the best time if you're going to make a move. As far as real estate concerned, it is the biggest no-brain of mankind. No-brainer that if you want to get involved in real estate, if you want to purchase, this is probably one of the best times to do it right now. You don't want to miss the boat because what's going to be happening is you're going to see the next 2, 3, 4 years that the thing is going to change is inflation. Okay, so that's what. But we'll talk about that a little later. You're going to see it. If you was to purchase a home probably last year or 2 years ago, you'll notice a big difference. Even if you did purchase a home 2, 3 years ago, you notice that it came up in value. That's because of real estate, it goes up in value. Not unless you get a big, like in what happened in 07, like the whole market tanked and everything else. Not unless you're going to lose your shorts on that, it probably won't happen. But if you're in your home, you'll see that your home went up in value. For the simple fact is that when you buy real estate, that's what happens. You capitalize on paying your mortgage down and things like that. But what I really want to talk about, besides what I'm going to talk about a little later, is that when we in this market right now, that where we see that there's low inventory, where we see that people are skeptical about moving, or do they want to move now unless they have to? It's right now. It's the market will shift. It's a seller's market right now, but it's not gonna last for long because with low inventory, it will not last for long. We will see a lot of the homes coming on the market this year. A lot of homes are going to be coming on the market. So just be prepared. If you've been waiting for a while and you're not sure what to do and waiting for it, you will see homes coming on the market. Will they dip down? I don't know. Because what's happening right now, you got the Federal Reserve is pumping money into the real estate market. Okay, that's why it's up afloat. That's why it's been sustainable. These assets, that's why they're saying they have to protect it. Because if you got a pandemic and you got a low housing market where people have no money, you have a chaotic, you have a crisis on your hands. That's why the feds are pumping money like a machine into the housing market to make it sustainable and make it go. However, you cannot do that for so long, okay? So that's what's happening. It can't happen forever, but something will have to give. And the reason why that's going to give is inflation. And you will see things start to get more expensive. I already see, you already see that the gas prices are changing right now. It's starting to go up. Milk is starting to go up. Food, groceries, a lot of things are going to start getting more expensive. Your secondary item goods, you're going to be seeing it's going to get more expensive and expensive because inflation will go. But we'll talk about that a little bit more. We'll see. But that's what's going on. All right. So in the market, unemployment still at 6.7%. I think it's a little higher because we're back into lockdown and a lot of things are closed down, but they will not change it. It's still 6.7. It's probably around 8 or 9. It's not as much as it was last year at this point in time, but it's a little higher than that for the simple fact is, you just look around the country. Some places starting to go back, open up, but for the most part, Los Angeles, you look at all of California, San Francisco, all these other places, New York, they're still on lockdown. Those are the biggest cities. Seattle, all those places. So unemployment has to be higher than 6.7%. So a lot of people out of work. The service jobs, restaurants are closed. All those places. So it's you have to think that's what's going on. So 6.7%. That's what it say today. But me personally, I believe it's a lot higher than that. Now, okay, so we got that. We have those. Let's go to the question. Sam says, what is the biggest change we will see in the market this year? Well, the biggest change, Sam, that you're going to see in the market is that, like I said, I was about to say it earlier, is that you will have inflation. You will see things starting to rise. For example, look around, look at your gas prices this week compared to what you were paying 2-3 weeks ago. Okay, at Sam's Club right now, you're looking at almost $345, $350, somewhere around there in some places, or $270. I remember in the summertime it was like at $270, $260. Yeah, $240. It went all the way down to $240, so that's great. So we'll see things starting to rise. There is a change in the presidency. Joe Biden is threatening to do many things. He said he's going to raise taxes. He said to do different things, but you will see a big change. One of the biggest changes you're going to see is things are going to get more expensive. You're going to see, like I said, gas prices, food, items, clothes, all those things is going to be, the cost of goods is going to go up. So you will start seeing things are going to get more expensive. That's one of the biggest changes we're going to see that's starting to happen this year. As far as the market is concerned, the Fed said they're talking about not changing interest rates for a whole year, for the duration of the year. However, one thing with that is you will have inflation. Inflation will start to rise. And when inflation starts to rise, you're going to see the price of homes either going to be staying or it's going to rise as well. Okay, with the interest rate still low, and it's going to be harder to get a loan. The loan is going to be more expensive. So even if interest rate stays the same, the loans are going to be hard to come by because the monies is going to be harder to come by. So that's one of the biggest changes we're going to see. And the other question says, what should sellers do to get more money out of their home? Okay, what can you do to get more equity out of your home? Well, if you're paying your mortgage, you've been in your home for a while, you will see you do have equity. However, one of the biggest things is what your house sells for. A lot of times people don't take care of their house. They bought a house and they want to do the minimal things. You have to upkeep your house, your curb appeal, and especially inside of your home. Whatever things needs to be done, if the plumbing, you got a leaky faucet, you have to fix it. Don't let it go. Don't let if you have water leak, fix your water leak, because that's going to, over a period of time, and check for water leak, because that's over a period of time when it comes to sell, all those bargaining things, all those chips goes away, because you have to fix the plumbing, you have to fix the toilets, you have to fix the flooring, you have to fix the walls, you have to fix it outside. Those things that take away from your equity. You can't get the amount of money that you want to do, that you want from your home. So the biggest thing is upkeep and upcare. Upkeep and upcare. Take care of your home. Keep it clean. Okay. Upkeep with the outside, the lawn, the curb appeal, like I said a couple weeks ago, and mostly inside your kitchen. Make your kitchen looks appealing. Make sure your stove is clean and the floors and everything is clean and well kept well. Your bathrooms, make sure your bathrooms are clean and kept well. Those are the most important things that you need to do is upkeep all over your house. Maybe if you need to paint the inside. If you have to paint the outside. Okay, so that's what you can do to get more out of the equity in your home is that upkeep. And you don't have to do all at once. And maybe in 3 months you might want to paint a room, then paint another room. And slowly but surely, if you plan on selling between now and 6 years or whatever, slowly but surely, 3 years, 2 years, whatever you want to do, you never know, anything can happen. I can help you with that. 661-489-0407. Give me a call. Okay, so upkeep. Okay, so that's one of the things you can do to get more out of your home, get more equity out of your home, and also pay your mortgage down. Refinance right now. You can refinance. If you don't want to pull the money out, don't pull any more money out. Okay, you don't have to. Just refinance to get a better rate on your mortgage. You can pay in lower. Okay, right now is the best time. Right now, 2.8, 2.9, 2.5, whatever it is. Refinance, so instead of paying like a $2,000 or $2,400 mortgage or whatever it may be, you can cut it in half. You can save $500 a month, $600 a month, $300 a month. That's still money you can save to go in your pocket, however you want to do it. All right, Floyd Roberts, Home Sweet by Floyd P. Roberts, your midweek market news. Make it a great day. It's going to be a great year. We got another president. I don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, Home Sweet by Floyd P. Roberts. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.